Remember what we talked about in that second lesson when we were doing putting? Really got to focus on the pendulum stroke. As far as we go back is as far as we got to go through. Focus on that pendulum, and that's going to help us stay nice and calm, have that relaxing motion. Now, whenever we're ready, let's go ahead and make a birdie. Okay, Connor, so we're here at number 5.
We sure are.
Yep, this is going to be our last hole. I remembered from our first lesson when we were going over the mental practice and using that mental imagery. I told you to pick a hole that you're having a lot of trouble with.
This is the one. This is the one.
We finally made it. The lesson comes full circle.
My living nightmare.
Yep. So just kind of walk me through. Mainly walk me through what gives you trouble, and then we're going to get all those bad thoughts out of your head.
You know, I usually just hit my drive left on this hole, and left just kills you every time.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we've been working on this whole lesson series. Ways to improve our centeredness of contact, which was on the toe, causes the ball to go left, and then using the appropriate amount of that extension along with a proper path to just have a nice tight draw, nothing too far left, but have a consistent ball flight that we can rely on. So we've kind of harped on this lately, especially today, using that mental practice. So I want you to go through and imagine the perfect shot, but explain this perfect shot to me. We're going back to like, we're just introducing it to you.
Okay.
Walk me through what you're thinking about.
I think I'm going to aim left center over these 3 bunkers in the middle of the fairway, and I'm going to try and hit a baby cut. I'm not going to even think about turning the ball over or think about hitting it left. I'm just going to try and hit a nice high baby cut, get my extension through. Hopefully the club face is slightly open. I hit a little cut down the middle.
Okay. So before we hit the shot, I did hear some doubt in those words that we were talking about. A lot of hopefully, and I just don't want to do this. Now it's time to get that mental practice, what I've told you to practice on a lot, that mental imagery and using it in relation with the physical practice. Go through, I don't want you to talk this out, go through and imagine that perfect shot that you just described. Perfect cut, no hopefullys, no don't do this. Just think about that perfect shot, and then whenever you're ready, we're going to go ahead and execute it. So take some time and think about this shot.
Okay.
Okay, Connor, so we just got done hitting a few drives. We picked out one of the better ones, one that we really got that full extension with and caught it really good. And now we're here in the short grass, which is something that we all strive to do, you know, nothing but fairways and greens.
That's right.
So now we're going to start working on a few irons.
Okay.
We're still at that par 5. With this iron shot, we really don't have to go after green. What club do you have?
Just an 8 iron.
Okay, yeah, so this is a shot where we are definitely laying up. We're going to be hitting multiple shots here, kind of seeing how that iron swing is coming along, and really, again, focusing on staying loose and then squaring up that club at impact, all the things that we've been talking about. But also, since on the tee we were talking a little bit about that path and getting it right, if you come here and set up, if we're looking for more of a drop, we really got to make sure that we have that in to out path. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to take it super far in, swing super far out. It's just saying right when we come into impact, we're at the top, and then we're making the downswing. We want our shoulder line to be just this little, see how it just looks a little close? That forces that in to out path.
Okay.
So I always like to picture a line just on the ball. And that's where I'm seeing, that's where I feel like my strike is going to be.
Okay.
So if I can do it, let's go ahead and see what we're working with. Little waggle for the women. than just a hair of a draw right there, and that's exactly what we're looking for.
Absolutely, that looks great. Waggle for the women, huh?
Always.